stealth ability. However, oh my, look at this in beautiful ray patch. This is like the essence of the orgasm. I mean, wow, so many rockets. Now I know why this is a replay of the map. Maybe I do not see a lot of micro over here, at least I think I do not. But look at this, this is like Rocket Armageddon and Airborne coming in, dying so quickly, but who cares? It just looks amazing. Probably there's something more going on the map that I should be aware of, but I do not care at all. Look at those guys, they really do not intend in stopping that battle. They said everything they got just to continue this battle, hoping for the victory. Wow, will this ever end? What I would expect now is to see some Sonic emitters that could end this in favor of Wanted, but from the other side, if he would be able to take up right now, then he would not be able to pop up so many wounds as he does. Let's make a quick check. Is he taking up? Well, he's got tier 2 and nothing besides that, so maybe he's going for the Sonic emitters, maybe not. Let's see if there are any dots on the minimap. Well, there is something. Wow, while this was all going on, as you can see, Wanted has sent a backdoor tank team that was attacking the enemy space. Very smart decision, as everybody was very focused on this battle over here, and as you can see, Wanted is also winning that one, as he is slowly but effectively gaining an advantage with 3 barracks as pumping out infantry, while Play Me Please is having, well, he's got no more, he has sold his barracks, but he's got tier 3, and I see that this is probably a Sonic Winter that he has prepared, an amazing counter to all infantry spam, and while a single one might be taken out pretty easily, then it's not the case if it will be mitigated. Meanwhile, as you can see, oh! There is the first Sonic emitter already, and it is probably why most of the tanks has been taken out, or even more being taken out. Well, I guess that Wanted has gone for some Q action, and he is actually sending his harvesters to the blue Tiberium field, not expanding to it. He's simply no, he is base creeping. Well, I'm not sure if it is worth it to base creep to set to a Tiberium field that is so far away, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it is very great to have this under control. It's giving you a huge amount of money, but from the other hand, Wanted will have to use a huge amount of money to get to it, so it might not be as effective as it should be. Meanwhile, even more battles going on, and so we see some harvesters going for a counter-attack. They are firing their miniguns and they are squishing as many infantry units as possible. Wanted got owned, literally owned. He even had his own harvesters trying to support his units, but this was well not enough, and Wanted is right now in a very bad position. That's why he's expanding to the blue Tiberium field, because his both original expanse has been tried out, and the middle one is not controlled by him. He's also got to be very careful, or he will use his Draconite, which means that he is already at tier 3, and I simply did not notice that. Oh well, that one is definitely going down, but we see some sniper drop from him. As we know, snipers are cloaked, and they are perfect counter to any infantry, but there are more snipers from the enemy. We see a radar scanning going on to detect those snipers, and this is going to look like a sniper war. Even more infantry being airborne. Wow, this is incredible. Those guys really love to kill infantry units in this matchup. I literally saw no tanks. Oh, whatever, never mind. Ignore what I said. We see a Mao tank on the battlefield with the what was it? Oh yes, Railgun's accelerators upgrade, which is going to make him a decent counter to infantry. He's not supposed to counter them, but now he's at least able to fight them, and he's still a powerful machine of war that, as you all know, is even more powerful than the overpowered Avatar. Well, when it's upgraded at least, but as we know, unupgraded is weaker than Avatar, and it's not supposed to be like that. Oh well, EA Games does not want to throw their money to balance the game. Unfortunately, it would be an amazing game if they would, but as we know, they do not want to take the risk. There was no risk, but they had to make patch 1.09 that fails, and yeah, I will not talk over it. We probably all hate the situation already, so let's not talk about it anymore longer. So as you all see, now it is turning from a mass spam battle into the Draconite battle. Meanwhile, as you see, Wanted is once again going for a backdoor attack. Wow! Oh, I see there a single APC engineer that has captured the refinery from Wanted, not allowing him to expand over here, but as you all see, this Tiberium field has been dried out as well. So now both races have to fight for the middle one that still has plenty of Tiberium on it. and both players are doing their best to just destroy those harvesters and make sure nobody except themselves can harvest them. However, as you know, Play Me Please has an advantage because of the sonic emitters that can effectively destroy the harvesters from Wanted, and while Wanted is having those juggernauts that are doing amazing job in destroying those sonic emitters, it is probably not going to be enough, especially because I believe that this sonic emitter has range to those two guys, and if it fires then they are definitely going down because of their pathetic armor. Meanwhile, I see a beacon over here, probably an Orca strike, but it's failed because it has been really failed placed. It should be somewhere. Oh, maybe I see this mouth tank retreating, and there we go! It has actually hit the mouth tank. That was a very lucky shot, but it definitely paid off. Meanwhile, I see some unimportant battles over here, and the harvester using the cannon to fight infantry. Whatever, this is probably for the funniest moments, even though it's not really funny. And mouth tanks, oh, they're going to rape through those dragons, but actually they both survived on insanely low health. They have like nothing else left, but oh, there we go, Orcas for the win. A perfect counter to all tanks and dragonauts. They are going to rape to Wanted's army. I do not see any anti-air defense inside his base. I do not see any anti-air units. So now once he got all of his missile squads destroyed, he has no way to counter those Orcas. He's got to make new units, and he does not do so. I see he's got a base defense ready, but I do not know if this is anti-air battery. I do think that this is a sonic emitter. That's what probably I would do, but from the other side he really needs to get something that could counter those Orcas, because if you won't do anything with them, then those Orcas are going to be an annihilation. And look at those two blades. Then through all the armies they got simply to destroy the harvesters from the opponent. I mean, they're doing everything. We just saw a couple of Predator tanks sacrificing to take down a harvester, and while this is getting to be a very late game, this is going to be a very important, but those Orcas are an amazing late game unit. As I always said, and I'm always going to say, holy, oh my, this is incredible. Wanted has taken control over this airfield, and he has popped out a watchtower to protect it, so those Orcas now have no place to dock and to get their missiles. And oh, this is brutal, this is really painful to watch. Wanted has placed an anti-air battery inside his enemy's base, so those Orcas are in a very bad position right now. They got immediately shot down, every second they pop out, but with this mammoth tank they are actually going to be secured. However, the other anti-air battery has been wrongly placed, and it is not going to do any damage before it is taken out. Anyway, it was a really enjoyable try from Wanted, and now it looks like he is in a disadvantage as his enemy is still controlling this Tiberium field, and he's got more units than his opponent, and he's got those Orcas. And why those are only tier 2 units? Because of the fact that they are flying units. Where are they? Here they are. Then they are, in my opinion, the best unit you can have in late game. As I always said, flying units is a must when the game goes to late game, when there are no resources, simply because of their possibly my tongue is failing me, simply because of their skills in dodging the opponents and flying from every situation, and simply that's what their agility makes them perfect. And oh my, Wanted did this again. He has captured this. Oh my, I felt so hard not noticing those stuff. He has captured tier 3 structure from his opponent.